All right, so following the success of our planet search, oh, sorry, asteroid search, we want to go into planet search. Okay? Um, exoplanet. Let me just refer to them as exoplanets. So these are the artistic pictures of exoplanets. Okay? Most of the pictures that you see online about these exoplanets are not real. Okay? They are artistic. Table of content. We're going to learn, you know, have a general knowledge about exoplanets, then information about this exoplanet search. Then we'll go into training, and also I'll tell you how you can acquire your own data. So this is the simulation. This is the simulation of how stars are formed, okay? So after the formation of stars, okay, the leftovers, you know, form planets. So that is the general knowledge about the formation of stars and exoplanets. So it is just very common sense. We have planets in our solar system. So if our sun is a star which has planet, it means that other stars should also have planets around them. So this is just the typical process that follows after a star has been born. Okay? So meaning of exoplanets. What is the meaning of exoplanets? An exoplanet simply means any planet that is formed outside our star, which is the sun. So any planet that is orbiting around another star in our own galaxy, Milky Way galaxy, or outside our own galaxy, mean other galaxies, okay? Because we have other galaxies and they have stars, and these stars also have planets, so we call them exoplanets. However, most of the exoplanets that are being studied are from the planets, are from the stars in our own galaxy. We haven't developed the technological uh, methods or capability to explore exoplanets in other galaxies. So, history of exoplanet search, like I said before, if you are a student of physics and you understand how a star is born, you know, it should come into your mind that maybe uh, these other stars that are up in the sky at night should also have their own planet. So it started from the Italian astronomers. Okay, we have an Italian astronomer called Bruno in the 16th century. He speculated it. Okay, he speculated that, oh, there is maybe these stars that we see at night should also have planets around them. But back in those days, they didn't have the the technology, the advanced technology to prove it. Until 1995, these two people, these two people, they succeeded. This is a professor, and this was his PhD student. They were the ones, so Michael Mayer and Didier. So they in 1995 they were able to detect exoplanets from other stars. So today, I mean, from that day, from 1995 to now, about 5,500 exoplanets have been discovered. More than, that means greater than 5,500 exoplanets. So we have five methods for detecting exoplanets. We have five methods. We have the Doppler technique, or call it radio velocity. Radio velocity. So you must have heard about Doppler effect. So when a source, maybe a sound or a um, a light source, is approaching you, the light will be blue shifted, and when it is moving away from you, it will be redshifted. So as you observe these planet, I mean the star, as this planet is orbiting about it, as it is approaching you, I mean you are in the orbital plane, as it is approaching you, it is coming towards you, like it is coming. Oh, let me do it again. Oh, sorry. What's going on? But I want to activate this. Let me bring it to this. I want to make it again. So as it is coming towards you, okay, it will be blue shifted, and as it is moving away from you, it will be red shifted. So we call that the Doppler technique. So that was the method that these two guys used to detect exoplanets, okay, in those days. Okay, so but out of the 500 out of the 5,500 exoplanets that have been detected so far, about 1,065 of them have been detected with this Doppler shift or Doppler technique. I remember that was the method that the the first two guys used to detect exoplanets. Then the second method is called the astrometry method. Now, in this case, you just imagine you point your telescope to a particular star and you are observing a star field, like you are observing a star field, and one of them appears to be shaking, like wobbling, I mean shaking, while others are stable. Look at these other stars. They are stable, and this one is just appears to be shaking. So it means that maybe there is a companion object that is making it to behave that way. So this is exactly what is going on. So these two are orbiting about their common center of mass. Okay, this the star and its host planet. So it makes it to be shaking. However, it's only two exoplanets that have been discovered with this method. Only two exoplanets out of the 5,500. So we call this astrometry method. Astrometry simply means measuring the position of stars, celestial objects, see their position and their motion. Then the other method we have is the direct imaging. This one is you directly image a star and its host planet. However, before you do that, you have to make sure that the exoplanet, the host planet, is far away from the star. If you do that, the host planet will be able to cover the entire star. You can see that from eclipse, during eclipse, solar eclipse. Okay, if you compare the moon, our moon to the sun, you know they are incomparable. Okay, but due to the closeness of the moon to Earth, to us on Earth, you know, when they appear in the sky, they are almost the same size. So during eclipse, the moon appears to entirely cover the sun. So that is how we use this direct imaging. So about 69 exoplanets have been detected through direct imaging. Like I said, you have to make sure that the host exoplanet is far away from the star. Then we have the fourth method. We have the first and the second, A and B. So we call this the transit method. This is the most common method. Okay. So uh when a star, an exoplanet is orbiting around its host star, as it is transiting, like transit, it diminishes the brightness of the whole star. And if you are using your naked eyes to do this, you won't be able to see this diminish. You won't be able to see the brightness of the whole star diminish. But if you use astronomical techniques and equipment, you'll be able to see this deep, this deep in brightness. Okay, So we call this astrometry. Now, what is the difference between these two? Now, if if the host um, exoplanet is very large, the dip, what we call the transit time, or the dip will be much deeper. If the planet is very small, it will be very. Somebody is messaging me. Oh, I can't reply now. It will be small. So far this is the best method. About 4,222 exoplanets have been detected, and most of the data we are going to be using for the practice are from this method, the transit method. Then we have the second method, the transit method. We call it transit timing variation. This is a case where you have multiple exoplanets, you know, orbiting a star. So you can observe the light curve, observe it. So this one causes the dip. So and it passes, another one comes in, causes dip. So you see the curve, see the light curve. So this is called the light curve here. It's called the light curve. So this is what tells you, oh, maybe there's more than one exoplanet in this star. And the last method is less intuitive method. We call it gravitational microlens. Gravity, a massive body can act as a lens, okay? Including a star, a planet, and even a moon can cause this. In fact, that's the meaning of gravity. Gravity means the dent in space-time. So as far as an object is massive enough to cause dent in space-time, it is going to be able to to change the direction of light. So assuming that you are observing a faraway star, this star, okay, you're observing this star, it is pretty far away. And then there is an obstacle, maybe another star. Okay, let me just pause this at this level. I want to pause this. I really want to go back. Okay, I want to pause it. Yeah. Oh, I didn't get it. I want to know. I want to get when it intercepts this point. This is your telescope. This point here is your telescope. As you are observing this large star through uh, this little star, okay, this star is going to cause the light to bend. We call it gravitational microlensing. Okay, and when you are observing the light curve, it is going to just develop a blip. You're going to develop a blip. However, if there is an exoplanet orbiting that star, it is going to cause an additional blip, So observe the light curve. So this little blip here is caused by that host planet. That is how we know. So about 204 exoplanets have been detected using that method. So you might ask, how many planets have we actually discovered? Okay, when I was preparing this slide on October 2nd, so this is the number of planets, about 5,523, and every now and then new planets, new candidates are added. Because these are the confirmed planets. So we have candidates. So if you want to, if you want to, if you want to, how keep, if you want to know the actual number of as of today, just type NASA Exoplanet Archive. You're gonna have, or maybe use this link. So the best place to see the update is at the NASA Exoplanet Archive. So this is where you can see update about exoplanets. Then, so naming of planets. How do we name planets? I believe by now most of you have known how asteroids are named. Assuming there's an asteroid, the first stage is giving it your own number. Okay, I believe you have experience now. Then after the campaign, uh, and maybe it was able to pass through that stage, it will become it will become a preliminary discovery. Okay, it has a certain numbering style, and when it becomes a provisional asteroid, I believe that most of you have seen how we name such. So for planets, it has a special way, especially this one. This is the typical way we name planets. We have Terrestrial. This is a star. Terrestrial is the star. Now, this Tres could be the name of the telescopes that discovered it, or the mission name that discovered it. This thread is a mission. Then we call it thread 3. Okay, this is a number. Actually a long number. They just picked the first. Okay, they picked the first. Then the planet is called thread 3b. We don't start from A. We call it thread 3b. Okay. Now, assuming you have three planets, exoplanet in a star, the first to be discovered becomes terrestrial B. The second becomes, C. The third becomes D, and it continues. Do you understand? So this is the typical way planets are named. Now, all stars and exoplanets have what we call alpha. This is called alpha numeric designations. Okay, but very few of them have proper names. Like in our own planet, we have Venus, Mars, Jupiter. That is how we know planets, right? Okay, those are the proper names. Those are the proper names. However, for exoplanets, it is the responsibility of the International Astronomy Union to name to give it a proper name. Okay, and it recently started. In recent years, the International Astronomical Union has started the process of adopting proper names for exoplanets. Okay, and this program happened, I think, last year, where members of the National Outreach NOC, I don't know if most of you know about it, they named some planets and some stars and exoplanets. So this first planet that was discovered in 1995 got a name, D medium, and the whole star got this Pervertius. So those are the sending. Now, I want you to know that this program is not about finding new planets, okay? This project is not about discovering new planets just like we do for stars, but it is something even far more important. It is a follow up study. We are doing a follow up study of investigation done by space telescopes like the TESS and the Kepler. Kepler and TESS were launched about 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago. They discovered a lot of planets, okay? They discovered a lot of planets. However, they were not able to get the precise periods of this planet. The time it takes for this exoplanet to go around the star once, they were not able to get the precise measurement. I know we have the James Webb Space Telescopes and we have the future program called the Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescopes. They are going to be studying these planets that have been investigated by TESS and Kepler again. But when they do that, we want to make sure that we don't waste a lot of time. Now, let me tell you something. The James Webb Space Telescope took about 10 billion years. Sorry, $10 billion to build. 10 billion. Just think about that. A single telescope, it took $10 billion to build. And it is poised to last for about 10 years. Okay, the scientists, astronomers are to use it for 10 years. So if you divide that, you will discover that we just have only, 1 second of the telescope's time is worth about $60. $60, just 1 second. So, um, the reason why we want to improve on the period is so that when the James Webb Space Telescope and these other telescopes start to study the habitabilities and other features of this planet, it doesn't waste time. Just like we have this meeting, we said that this meeting was going to start by, is it not, this 8 o'clock or whatever? Okay, 8 o'clock, everybody comes. Now imagine that you came maybe by 7:30. If you click on the link by 7:30, nobody is going to welcome you because you came way too early. Or maybe you came by maybe by 10 or by 11 when we are done, you see, you have missed. So the reason why we want to improve on the periods is for any time NASA wants to study this exoplanet, they will know exactly when to point their telescope to those stars. So we want to determine the exact period of these other properties, and this is the hardest. This project is the hardest of all of them, even searching for new planets. It is the hardest, I can tell you that. Now, there are many projects both in the US and in Europe. Okay, so first of all, we have do-it-yourself planet search. Then we have now this do-it-yourself is very tedious. Okay, you are going to be doing photometry of the images one after the other, and it is very, very difficult. One after the other, doing photometry. It is very, very difficult, and it takes a lot of time. I have even tried it, and I don't really like it. And moreover, you need a group to do it. To be able to finish it, you need a group. Okay? So, but this has been on for the past, for so many years in the United States. Okay? But then we have the Exoplanet Watch. These two are NASA projects, okay? They are NASA projects, but this one came before this. This started in 2019, but this one was started by uh, Dr. Robs and his team. He wrote a computer program called Exotic that will make it possible for you to finish it within few minutes. So instead of you to do it one by one, you will do it within few minutes without stressing yourself. So the program is called Exotic and it's a Python program. And you know what? The program has made it possible that you can do it alone. It is not a group work. So that's why I said solo. Then we have other projects from the Europe, ESA, Exoclock. They are the same thing, okay? They are the same things. They have their own tool called Hops tool. You can do it alone. Then we have the ETA Exoplanet Transit Database. These are both European projects, but I'm more focusing on this. What we're going to be doing tonight are on this. If you want to explore this, fine, but if you want to submit your result, you don't submit it in all of them, you have to submit it in one. Then, how do you get your data? You know, just permit me for about, give me 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes, I will be right back.
الدنيا معاكم يا شباب؟ انتوا لسه موجودين اصلا؟
All right, I'm back.
تمام. Okay. Please continue.
All right. So, just like we did in Isaac, how do we get our data? All right, so now this is way different from Isaac, okay? In Isaac, you register as a group, you get data. The campaign for Isaac is 1 month, okay? But for this, it is way different, okay? Now, for the meantime, you receive one set of images, Okay, I want you to be comparing this with Isaac. In Isaac, in one set of image, you have, sorry, one data set or image set, you have four pictures, right? I want you to respond. Four pictures, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
But here, for one data set, you may have between 220 to 200 images.
That's
Okay?
too much.
Yeah. Now, imagine performing photometry on one of them. It is very, very hard. But we're going to use a computer program to be able to do it within minutes. Okay?
Okay.
Now, so I said 20 to sometimes you can receive 80, sometimes you can receive 70, sometimes you can receive 90, okay? Now, you do that every 2 weeks. So you just have 2 weeks to perform your reduction, okay? Just 2 weeks to do that. Then you submit your email again, you receive another one, okay? 2 weeks. But you know what? You can finish within minutes. With the computer program, you can finish it within minutes. So now, assuming you are very passionate about the project and you want more data. 2 weeks is too long. It's too long. How do you get your data? Now, you can use the telescope network of the micro observatory to capture your own images. I'm going to give you access to this telescope. It belongs to NASA. This telescope belongs to NASA, and I'm going to teach you how you can use it to capture your own images. Not capture, you can just order your own images, and this telescope will automatically get those images for you. Okay? So that is number one. Number two, if you have your own telescope that has an aperture diameter of about 15 centimeters in size, okay, you can also, you know, use your own telescope to capture your own images. Then you can also borrow from somebody, but they should have be at least 15 centimeters. So just a very small telescope can do this job, okay? But in this, I'm assuming that you always require telescope from these two sources. So now skills, requirements, and more. What are the skills? First of all, you need your ASVSO observation code. Before this meeting, I sent out some message about this, right? I said you should generate your own ASVSO code. How did you generate it? Hello, team.
Actually, yeah, I just made an account in this program.
Okay, I would, even if you didn't do it, I'm going to walk you through that tonight. For those of you that did not do it, each person should have his or her own code. So it means American Association of Variable Star Observers. Okay, although it mustn't be an American to get it. It's just sometimes the name can mislead people, but it is for everybody. Then you must have a Gmail account. Okay, the exotic program does not work with school. Maybe if you are a researcher, your organization or your company, you have your company Gmail or email. It doesn't work with those ones. It works with Gmail. Okay, then we don't need to install any software, just like we do in Astro Research. We install Astrometrica. You don't need to install any software. Everything we're going to do or use are online. So it means that you can use Windows, you can use uh, Linux, you can use Macintosh to do this. Okay, then you need pattern recognition skills. Pattern, the even if you don't have the skills, but you can grow the skills. Okay, so but you need it, and I'm going to when we start the training, you're going to see that. Then you need a piece of paper by your side and a pen. I hope you have it by your side so that you can write some things down as we continue. Okay, then data sets are randomly assigned. I'm going to show you what that means. Okay, now the data sets, unlike Isaac, are not unique. Okay, If you order for a data set, you might receive a particular data set. Maybe one other person from your group will receive the same data set, but your reductions will not be the same. So the real thing lies in your reduction, in performing your reduction, and not on a data set, because you will not get the same results. And we are looking for the best results. Okay? Then, so the data are randomly assigned. You should not request for data set using multiple emails. Okay? I asked Dr. Robs about this. He said, no, don't do that. Use one email per 2 weeks. Okay? If they discover that you are using multiple emails, they are going to stop you for doing that. So you don't you don't try to use multiple emails to request for data. Then you shouldn't use or borrow data set from another person unless it is for practice. Yes, the data sets I'm going to use for you, we are not going to submit them. Okay, because I asked the person that gave me the data set that we're not going to submit them. Okay, should not borrow. Don't say, okay, because there's no way they can know, well, which one you did, or maybe just borrow me. I will just do it and submit. Don't do that, okay? Only do the ones that you are assigned to. Now, what are the rewards? Unlike Isaac, there is no certificate yet, okay? There is no certificate yet. However, there is something more important than certificates. Your data reduction is part of research. Okay, when you submit your data reduction, when you submit your data reduction, astronomers, researchers, or even those in the community are sometimes they use it for their research. And if they use it for their research, they will reference you. The I mean, if you analyze that particular data, they will reference you in in their paper. And having an academic paper with your name is very important as the co-author. It is very, very important. And I want to always emphasize that in our Pascal Lab community. I don't want people to always crave for certificates. I want our team, our African team, to also crave for papers. Strive to have a paper published in your name, whether you are the main author or the co-author. It is very important, more important than certificates. So, about 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, we had a meeting about this with NASA people. I was asking them for certificate. They said that they don't offer certificate. They were even telling me that if I can offer certificate, I'm free to do that, but I don't want to do that because I want everybody to be focused on the paper, okay? So, if you are a citizen scientist participating in Exoplanet Watch, you may be listed as a co-author on scientific papers in peer-reviewed journals if they use your light curve in their research. You don't have to write your own scientific paper in order to contribute to the global body of scientific knowledge about transiting exoplanets. So these are some of the light curves that we are going to be producing, okay? This is example. So look at it. This is called a baseline. So this is when uh, the planet hasn't hasn't started to transit the whole star. Okay, this is the baseline. This is when it starts to cover the the whole star. It starts to reduce the brightness. Okay, and this is when it is out. Okay, this is some kind. So depending on the kind of data you have, you might have different kinds of light curve. By the way, we call this light curve. Okay, light curve. So we're going to go into the training right now. We're going to go into the training. I'm done presenting. I'm going to send you document, a document. Give me a second. Let me get to a document. Let me, yeah, to grab the document that contains all the links I want you to click. It contains all the links. Oh, this is okay. Hold on a second. I'm going to send you the link right now. So let me share it. Hope this is shareable. What's going on? Anyway, Okay, great. It's shareable. Hold on a second. Let me. Why is it taking some time this time? Okay, good. Copy link. So I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it in the in Google Meet comments. Okay. So you can. Everybody should click on that link. Everybody should click on that link so that the document will open in your computer. Click on that link. Oh, it seems like some people left, right? Anyway,
I think actually one has left, or
okay.
two.
All right, no problems. So, so some necessary links for the exoplanet search. First of all, I said Gmail. Okay, this is the Gmail of FastKillab, Gmail account. Then now we need click on the one that says practice data sets. If you click on it, it will bring you to here. There are three practice data sets there. There are three practice data sets. Okay, download the three of them. They are not much the size is not much. So to download that. So as you are doing that, now I want to also ask, has everybody gotten the observation code? I want to know that now so that we can do that right away.
Actually, I didn't get any code.
All right, you know what? Share your screen so that we can everybody will learn how we do. Let me stop sharing.
Okay,
Let me stop sharing. And as uh, everybody will follow your screen, so share your screen so that we can do that. It's not difficult. Doesn't take time.
okay,
It is like a registration number you will need to submit your report.
okay. Just a second. Okay, okay. Share screen. Okay,
All right. It says 15 minutes.
okay. We can re-enter after this meeting.
Yeah, we can do that, but just continue what you are doing. 15 minutes is too long. Just continue. We can send it later.
Okay,
Click, go to the document, go to the shared document, go to the shared document, uh, cancel. Click on register, link to register. Click on that link. Yeah.
okay.
Now,
I have already created my account.
okay.
This one.
All right. All right. Log in. Have you been able to log in? Log in. Uh,
Okay. It didn't ask me for a password when I create a new account.
uh, it should ask you for. Anyway, yeah. How do we do this? Uh, this is so confusing. So confusing right now. I don't know how I was able to do that day. Do you know what? Share another meeting link so that I'll figure out the way it is done. Share another meeting link so that we can use that one.
Okay.
Let me figure out how I did it. So,
Oh, not this one.
have you shared?
Yeah, just a second.
Okay.
Okay, I will send the link. Done.
Okay. Let me.
يا شباب اللي عايز يكمل يخش على اللينك ده. Okay, I'm going to leave this meeting and meet you on the other one.
All right. When you opened it, did it? I think it referred you to your email, right, Mohammed? Were you referred to your email?
Go, do you hear me now? Okay. We're going to see my email.
Yeah. Go to your email. You will see another link, confirmation link.
Yup, yeah.
So confirm it. Then it will now bring you into your profile.
Okay. I think this one, yeah.
Yeah. Click on the confirmation.
Set password, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Others are not coming in.
I think no. Hmm. I don't think. I would like to explain to them every detail.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
There's no problem. Yeah, I will explain to them. Okay, let's see.
No, there are other. Just fill in only the essential ones. Later you can fill up each other. Those ones in red asterisks. Those compulsory
Are
ones.
important.
Yeah, just fill those ones. Later you can fill up other ones.
Okay, I could save it right now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's register. Okay, yeah,
Are you logged in now? All right.
yeah. I
Go to profile. Now look. Oh wait. Look at that. It says ASVSO observation. You have not gotten it yet. Do you understand? Now go to profile. Click on profile. Now it says uh, you do not have an observation now. Request an observation code. No,
where.
come down.
Okay,
Personal under
okay.
personal information. Under personal information.
Request. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
request and oh,
Great.
good. Okay, you have been assigned
Now
test EMMA.
go back to your account.
Okay, this account.
Home. Go to home.
Yes,
Home.
this is ops
Okay.
good.
Yeah. Memorize that. But go to home. Click on home.
Okay,
It will appear there. Click on home.
okay. Home. Where? Yeah.
Yeah. my account, no, my account.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it has appeared there. See that? So
Yeah.
this is what people will use to refer to you or reference you. Okay, they will not use your name, they will use your observation code. So you have to always memorize that. All right, now we have solved that problem. Um, Now you can stop sharing screen.
Okay.
Stop sharing. Let me share.
Sorry, I just forget. I just in the meeting.
Where is this? Okay, okay. There's a document. All right. So the next thing we're going to do now is to now go to the exoplanet. The number 4, number 4,
Okay.
exoplanet project. So it will take you to the NASA website. So later you can navigate to each of these sections. Okay, to each of these sections, and to how to participate, what to observe, and so on and so forth. All right, come over to click on exotic. Click on exotic. Yeah.
Actually, the link is not working.
The what?
The link is not working. It's
Oh,
just reloading.
well, let me send you the one I have here.
Okay.
Copy. It seems like I didn't close the other one. Oh, I did not close this. Okay. You can click on that link. Then, if you click on that link, it will bring you to this interface. This is the NASA Exoplanet Watch. So you click on exotic. Exotic is the program we are going to be using.
There's actually it's not reloading. It's just reloading for infinity.
It is what?
It's just reloading.
Okay. Your own is still loading. Okay, we're gonna wait.
Yeah.
So this is where it is going to bring you. Exotic means exoplanet transit interpretation code. So it is a Python program written by NASA people to make things easier. So if you come over here, we have the beginners tutorial, we have the standard, okay, we have the advanced. Now, let me explain. So now you are new to this. We're going to start from here. We're going to start from the beginners tutorial. Then we'll move over to the standard, okay? Standard is for people, standard is for people uh, that got data from NASA, okay? If you got your own data from NASA, you you use standard exotic to analyze your images. But if you got your data from your own with your own telescope, you will use the advanced. However, there's no much difference between these two. There's little or no difference between these two. So that shouldn't bother you. Has your own loaded? Has your own finished loading?
No.
Okay, let's wait.
Okay. Does it normally take this all time?
No, just a few seconds.
Yes.
Just few seconds.
This site cannot be reached. Hmm.
Wow, that's. I'm very surprised to see that.
Mhm, yeah.
Okay, do you know what? Can you go to Google and type um, NASA exoplanet watch?
Okay.
NASA exoplanet watch. Just type it in your Google and let's see what's.
Exoplanet.
Okay, maybe share your screen
Okay.
so that we can see it.
Okay. Okay.
NASA exoplanet watch.
This one?
The second one. Come to the second one. Second time to load.
Oh
All
yeah.
right, great. Now, um, come down. Yeah, click on that hyperlink there. No, no, this hyperlink at the bottom. Yeah, exoplanet watch. Click on that. Yeah.
Hmm. Do I need to use a VPN?
No, is it asking for the
Okay.
VPN? It's just normal website.
As you see, it take a lot of time to load.
Oh,
Hmm.
mine just took few seconds and it loaded. Few seconds.
I I think there is a load for on the site. Maybe.
Maybe I have to report this to NASA. I will
Yeah.
have
Please
to.
do.
I will have to report this so that they will take this seriously.
Okay.
And I wish this.
Actually, you can continue explaining, and
Okay.
we could have like, a different meeting just for training in case we didn't have much time.
All right. All right. And I'm also recording this in case of. I will send you the recording. So, as a starter, you are going to. Where is the? Okay. So if you open that NASA link I sent to you, you come over to Exotic, okay? You click on Exotic, it will bring you to this place. So as a beginner, let us learn how to do it. You click on beginner. It will launch you to the Exotic. It's a program mounted on Google Colab. It's a Python program. So this is the Python program. It's a whole program like a software, but you can only access it through online. Okay. I usually like to copy it to my drive. You may not want to do that, but I like to copy it to my drive for a smooth ride. Sometimes it can act up. So I just copied it to my drive so that I will use my drive to run it. All right.
Okay.
So this is very simple to follow. So you can read its instruction. The first step is load your images. I mean, load telescope. So there are tutorials. Okay. Now, in this first step, something is happening here. The images have been loaded for you. Okay. The images and the name of that planet, exoplanet, is this HAP P32b. Then second step is to identify the target and the comparison stars. Then you run and generate your light curve. So let's do that. So step one is load your images. Okay. Step one is load your images. So that is step one here. So it will take less than 1 minute. This will take longer with a real data. Okay. If you're working with a real data, it will take up to 2 minutes. Okay. So but this is going to take less than this. So you come over here, low telescope images. Okay. So if you click on it, it will begin to perform. So you leave it. Although they said less than 1 minute, but sometimes it can take more than that. Sometimes it can even crash. You have to click it again. So it is loading. It is loading the Python programs. Okay, all the Python programs that it needs to use to run. It's coming. Let me move it up. So that this will take up to a minute. Please wait. Importing libraries, NASA Exoplanet Archive, AstroPy, Matplotlib, SkyPy, Google, Utils. Now, when it is done, you will see it took about 54 seconds. So when it is done, you will see a green mark here showing that it is completed, and also it will indicate to you that you can move to the next step. Okay, so the next step is the next identify target stars and comparison stars, and I'm going to show you what that means. So now, even if you don't know how to do that, you can watch a video. If you run this, you will watch a video. Okay, but I don't want to waste time doing that. You can do
Okay.
that on your own, but I'm going to still demonstrate it here. And that is that this is the target. This is the target star. Okay, this is the target star. It's already written there for us. But in other cases, we have to write our target star. So now, we want to identify our target star. Click over here. Oh, great. So it brings for you the images. These are the images. I think there are about, I did not even show how many images we had there in the first step. Uh, how many images usually states the number of images that it loaded. Let me
Okay.
check it.
Excuse me, but I just got tired. So can we have another meeting for this only, training only?
You say what?
Can we have another meeting just for training? I mean this
Okay.
part because I just got tired. Or you could like send a video that you explain this step. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay. All right. I will do that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
will
I
do
think
that.
this will be much better for us and for the members.
Yeah.
And in case we need like an extra help, I could contact you and we could find a suitable time.
Yes. I will do that.
Okay. Thank you very much, and I'm really, really very sorry.
All right.